Uno Mixed is presented to you by Docomo Pacific, Better Together, and Pepsi, That's What I Like.
Welcome back to Uno Mix. We're gonna keep this show rolling. Here's Daniel Perez suited up and ready to go.
Good day, everybody. We are here at Atos Jiu-Jitsu in Tumon, and with me is world-renowned Jiu-Jitsu black belts, Mike Carbullido. We're here to talk about your very decorated career, so maybe we can start there.
I started Jiu-Jitsu when I was 13 years old. I did Jiu-Jitsu all the way until after high school, and then from there I moved off island to pursue it. Right, I had my first experience in a big tournament out there. When I was 17 years old, and since then I knew that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to go off island. I wanted to get that experience. I wanted to train as much as I can, and I wanted to see how far I can take this. Coming from a small island, and a lot of times leaving like the comfort of like my family and going out there and doing that, it drove me, it pushed me, and I've always loved competing. That was one thing that was always a part of me since the beginning. And out there was just so many competitions available, and I took advantage of it. I did as much as I can. I did the best I can.
How about sharing your very first win?
One of my first tournaments, actually a couple of my first tournaments, I didn't do as well, right? I mean, I did it, and I know I didn't win, right? But I loved it. I loved the feeling of competing. I loved the thrill of it. I loved everything about it, the test, right? It had, and I remember after a few tournaments, even though I lost, I loved it, and I kept wanting more. I kept wanting to do better, and it pushed me to want to win. It pushed me to want to go back and train harder and win.
How about the million-dollar question, which is, will you compete soon?
A lot of people have been asking me that, because it's been a while. It's been a few years since I've competed, right? And throughout my life and my career, I've been competing all the time, right? Like nonstop, every month, throughout the year, as much as I can. And then injuries happened, and other things that made me take a step back and look at other parts of jiu-jitsu, like teaching, right? Like introducing jiu-jitsu to someone that has no idea what jiu-jitsu is. I started to expand my focus, and like I said, I was teaching a lot, and I loved it, man. And so now my focus is everywhere. I want to build this gym and make it amazing, continue to make it amazing. I want to give back to the community. I want to do as much as I can for jiu-jitsu, here on Guam, and for people, because I know how much it does for people, and at the same time I want to get back to competing too. I think that it's something I love to do, and I think it'll be great to share that with my students as well.
What made you think hey, maybe I should fly back home and open up my own gym?
We were out there for about 13 years, my wife 15 years, and it felt about time. My son's already 4 years old, my family, my mom, my sister, they're getting older, and also part of me, I was teaching a lot these past few years. I've been teaching a lot, and I was talking to my professor out there, Professor Andre and Angelica Galval, my mentors, the leaders of this place, right? And I told them my ideas, and they supported me, throughout. My wife supported me. I wanted this life that we grew up in, for my son. Just ultimately, we made the decision that, let's do this. Let's take the leap of faith. Let's pursue this, and we'll do our best, And I wanted to give back, I wanted to give back what jiu-jitsu has given me. It's done so much for me, it's led me to basically all of my experiences in life, and I feel that it's made me who I am. It led me to my family, and my son loves jiu-jitsu now, and it's just, it was time. I feel that this is the next chapter in life, and we're excited for it.
You just finished the kids classes
Yep.
not too long ago.
Yep.
And so, what other classes do you have?
That one's the 3 to 5-year-old program. So that program is our youngest program here. It's such a crazy age to start anything actually, right? But you know, you see the benefits of what it does to kids, especially at that young age, and I love it, man. And it's one of the most fulfilling classes. And so we have that, and then we have our 5 to 8-year-olds, and then we have our 8 to 13-year-olds. So that rounds out the kids programs. And then we have our adult classes. So we have our beginner program and our fundamentals class, which is like an all levels class, right? And then and yeah, so you know we have that. You know, we have it in the morning and at night. And throughout the week, leading into Saturday, the goal is to expand the classes, provide more jiu-jitsu, make it more available to everyone, you know, with their different schedules. It's so positive for people, right, in their life. I always say, right, that when you step on the mat, jiu-jitsu is just like anything, right? It's not, sometimes it can seem not easy, right? Maybe even it's intimidating to some people when you first start jiu-jitsu. The feeling of what you do on the mat, how much obstacles you overcome, right? When you do that and you step off the mat, right? I feel that, you know, you have the confidence to be able to tackle anything that happens throughout your day in life. Confidence, you know, believing in yourself, staying calm under pressure, discipline, right? Focus, helping others, right? And it's amazing, you know, and I encourage everyone to try jiu-jitsu. Doesn't matter where it's at. I'm humbly confident that you'll love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Jiu-Jitsu Black Belt, Mike Carbullido.
Thank you. Thank
From
you.
here at
Thank you,
Atos
Daniel.
Jiu-Jitsu in
Of course.
Tumon.
Of course.
We'll see you guys soon. Check it out.
Thanks, Dan. Up next, Tyler Mazzanani takes us to custom fitness next. You're watching Uno Mix.
Uno Mixed is presented to you by Docomo Pacific, Better Together, and Pepsi, That's What I Like.